For 50 years, the pet industry has been preaching one tired sermon. Positive only, fear-free, force-free. Do not say no with any power whatsoever. Do not use tools that make a dog blink or think. Just feed treats and talk about results. That sermon got louder. The numbers on the pharmacy shelf blew up. Canine anxiety medication market is now worth over $1 billion. Worldwide. These drugs are predicted to double again. Separation anxiety products keep climbing. Fluoxetine use in pet dogs has jumped by a factor of 10 in some regions. This is not what success with your dog looks like. That is what an industry looks like that keeps creating dogs that it wants to medicate, refuses to use real backed training approaches, structure, or maybe a little bit of pressure, and then sells serotonin to mop up the fallout. Look at who owns the megaphone to this stuff. Mars and Purina. And the other giants who are in on it just don't sell cookies and kibble. They own the vet hospitals. They fund the research labs, the human-animal bond institutes, the fear-free certifications, the awards dinners on Capitol Hill. They sit on the same conferences, the same panels that tell veterinarians that balanced training is abusive, and that the only ethical answer to get your dog to behave is food, management, and medication. The same corporate family that profits when a dog is anxious gets to define what humanity looks like when it's regarding your pet dog ownership. Are you kidding? That is not science. That is an evil fucking feedback loop. The result is a generation of dogs that are overtouched, overcoddled, underfulfilled, never corrected, and medicated into something that passes for balance, quiet. And not because positive reinforcement is wrong. I use it every single day. The problem is that this ideology pretends that consequence has no place in learning theory, that pressure is cruelty by definition, and that most undesirable behavior can be patched up with a chew, a white coat, and a fucking pill bottle. That is corruption. That's the corruption I'm talking about. Not one evil villain in a boardroom, a whole system that makes money off of a chronically anxious dog. And a system like that makes more money off of a dog in psychological and mental pain is not one to be trusted.